Scanashi. Scano. Ashi. Hey, Arsenal. Hey. He said, I don't even understand. Hey. Game week 8. Back again on the Fan Vibe TV. Let's go for a short break. After that, I'll give you a whole lot of news and reviews of the Game week 8. Please stay tuned and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, I'm back. I'm not very happy because I just don't know why I keep going through all these things day in, day out, and I'm still in this shitty team. Very shitty team, but I'm still in it, Yeah, so the first match was Brighton versus Burnley. My British accent, I beg you, let me do my thing. No one should comment there by no. It's my accent. That is what I want to do. No one should worry me with accent. Alright, so yeah, Brighton versus Burnley ended 0-0. This game was a little bit boring, I didn't really see what I wanted to see. The referee was very good in the game, a couple of yellow cards, but it was really a nice game, and it ended 0-0. Nick Pope was the man of the match. Southampton versus Newcastle. Shea Adams, this guy has really had some, bad performances. He can be in the game for I think 3 games, no goal. Then he comes in and pulls some magic, gives some goals, sleep again. He led them to a 2-0 win over Newcastle, and then it's really nice to talk about. He was the man of the match. Shea Adams was the man of the match for this game. Alright, so 3-1. Manchester United gave Everton 3-1. I think after Everton's first loss, it has not been nice for them. They are still blaming Richarlison. They are putting the blame on Richarlison. The fact that Richarlison is not in the team, they are apportioning all the blame to him. That he shouldn't have been sent off. Now he's sent off and he's not in. Blah blah. All these things are not really important because it's a team play. And if one player is not in the team, it doesn't mean you shouldn't play well or something like that. So Carlo Ancelotti should really up his game because he is really playing under form. Alright, so we ended 3-1 and Bruno Fernandes was the man of the match. This time around, he didn't score a penalty, it was a header. The timer on the header. Alright, so yeah, Bruno Fernandes was the man of the match for that game. Crystal Palace versus Leeds. The first time I have ever seen Leeds being outscored by a minor team, for real. I think Leeds have been controlling these teams like the Crystal Palaces and the average teams, but this time around Leeds has bottled this game, and then it ended 4-1. Wilfred Zaha was the man of the match for that game. He really did well. I think he had 1 assist from the game, and it was not really a good performance though, but he did well in the game and he deserves to be the man of the match. Alright, so the next match, Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Chelsea won by 4-1. A very decent performance, a very outstanding performance. I'm really pleased that Chelsea is really doing this because Hakim Ziyech is my favorite player. Despite the fact that he's in my rival team, he's still my favorite player, and I see him doing some magic in Chelsea, and I'm really delighted. I wish he should be doing more of these, but not against us, because I'm really going to be mad at him. Alright, so Hakim Ziyech was the man of the match, and then Chelsea had a 4-1 win over Sheffield United. Sheffield United has only 1 point since the start of the season out of 8 matches, and then it's really something bad to write home about. Alright, so yeah, the next match was West Ham United versus Fulham. This game ended 1-0, and then I don't know, this Lookman guy, I don't know what is wrong with him. I don't know what is wrong with Lookman. I think the 90th plus 1 minute is when Sushek had a goal for West Ham, and then right after that Fulham had a penalty, and Lookman was supposed to convert that into a goal. And you know what he did? Nigga tried a pen and car. He tried to chip the ball. Fulham player, the anchor chip shot for Hobeng. Fulham player, you've got a penalty in the last minute of a game. You are trailing by 1 goal, and you chose to chip the ball. No, this doesn't make sense. I hope the manager is really gonna give him some whips on his ass, because this nigga deserves some whips. Last minute penalty, and you just go for a chip, and then the keeper had the ball in his grasp like a baby with a candy. You know, that was really, really funny. You know, yeah. So West Brom versus Tottenham Hotspur. This game was very boring. I didn't see any good performance from the two sides. It was really boring until the last minute. I think the 88th minute, Harry Kane had a very nice header that made Tottenham get the win. But I'm not really convinced about this match, like the scoreline. It was a match that Brighton should have won easily, because they missed a whole lot of chances that they should have, scored. So yeah, the game ended 1-0, and Harry Kane, of course, with the last minute goal, was the man of the match. All right, so the next match was Leicester versus Wolves. This game was a little bit boring. There was only Vardy's penalty that separated the two sides, and then Vardy missed a penalty during the game too. So yeah, Vardy missed the penalty as well in the game, and the game was very boring. For real, it was very boring. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything I wanted to see. It was not entertaining. It was as boring as it is. So the game ended 1-0, and Vardy with the last goal. Vardy with the only goal was, of course, the man of the match for this game. All right, so Manchester City versus Liverpool, the biggest game of the game week 8. And what was funny about the whole thing is that the two sides were poor, very poor, and I don't know why they were poor, because it was a game that I was expecting to be entertaining, but De Bruyne was poor. Kyle Walker was poor. Sterling was very poor. It was a very horrendous performance. Like, I didn't really expect to see some horrendous performances like that in a very big match like this. But the game ended 1-1. It was Mane that got the penalty for Liverpool, and Salah converted it into a goal. And Man City, had an equalizer by Gabriel Jesus, and then the game ended 1-1. Salah with the penalty was the man of the match for that game. All right, so the last match for the game week, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. The game ended 3-0. This was the game that cost people. Arsenal at Emirates, 3-0. All right, so it's not really bad, because Liverpool had 7-2 from the same team, but I'm not capitalizing on that to say that Arsenal, got away with something. No. It was a very shitty performance, and we have to admit it was a very shitty performance. I don't really know, I don't really know how to brand this, but it was a very shitty performance, and then I'm really expecting the Arsenal guys to back up their performances, because this is very shitty. This is very nasty. I didn't even watch the match to full time. I just had to leave the place, because it was really antagonizing to sit there and watch your team play as shitty as this. So yeah, I left there very early, because I didn't want to see more of the shitty performances. And then I could see that it was because Thomas Partey got out of the match as early as first half. He had a very small knock during the game, and then he left. So after that, the game was very open, and then they used Arsenal as a very small team. So Jack Grealish with a couple of assists was the man of the match for that game. I was thinking Ole Watkins was going to be the man of the match, but he wasn't. It was Jack Grealish who was the man of the match. All right, so this brings us to the end of today's Premier League Fan Vibe TV review. The winner for last week's giveaway just came to me recently for his jersey. Now this time around too, there's another giveaway. I want to see the most comments and the most relevant comments. I'll just go through and pick at random. So please make sure I see you under the comment section. Then you stand a chance of winning a very beautiful jersey. I can customize for you as well. All right, so till we meet again, it's a bye for now.